There are times in our lives when we get comfortable doing something a certain way because it's safe or because we trust it and it seems tested. But in order to find out things about yourself and find new ways of doing things, you have to try some things. And this session for me was a little experiment in that. Because of my sleep schedule and how busy I've been in the last week or so, my last few workouts have been a little less than exciting for me, and I figured that maybe it was time to do a little bit of deloading. But I didn't want to drop my weights way down like what I would say a traditional deload looks like. I wanted to keep the weights somewhere that was manageable and do some other changes. And so for this, I lowered my volume of the entire workout, lowered my volume of each work set, and manipulated my rest intervals a little bit, and ended up doing this kind of it was a fun little session. The weights were heavy enough that I felt like I was not just wasting my time, but they were easy enough with the rest periods that I was able to move through and not feel like I was overtaxing my body. So I did 10 singles of benching and 10 singles of squatting, both with 60-second rest periods. And so it was 315 on bench and then 500 pounds on the squat, which, maybe a year or two ago would have felt pretty crazy. But when I have a minute, just this extended rest pause set, essentially, as I'm basically doing one set of 10 in 10 minutes and giving myself about 60 seconds in between each rep. And I felt really good about it. It was really kind of a fun thing. I got to work on my technique. I got to work on getting set up quickly and just going through the lift and maintaining all the principles that I hold to when it comes to getting better at the power lifts. Is you have to work your technique. You have to work in a weight range that's going to be challenging enough that you at least are relating the movement to an effort. But in this case, at no point did I feel like any of these reps were difficult. And an awesome result of this was that the workout itself actually went really quick. I didn't have a whole lot of time to do this session, and so it was kind of nice to be done with the main part of it in 20 minutes. And yeah, it just was a little experiment, which is something that I enjoy doing when I'm kind of in an off season. I guess you never really have an off season in powerlifting. You have a building season and what I'd call a testing season. You build up as much strength as you can in between meets, and then you go and you test yourself on the platform. And this was an opportunity of a different way of building, and at the same time not overtaxing my body. So this is the 10th set, and you see I paused it because they were still feeling pretty darn easy. Went back over and did 5 sets of 10 with these. They're not full bench presses. They're almost partials, just to kind of, I'd call it more of a bodybuilding style where you just keep the pressure on the entire time. You just keep the tension on those muscles. And then I did 3 of these supersets. The first one I did muscle up straight into pull-ups. On the second and third sets of this, I did a muscle up into 10 dips and then drop down into the pull-ups. But this particular superset has been, it's become kind of a favorite accessory movement of mine. I feel like it really just flushes out the entire upper chain and gets some good blood flow into my arms and my shoulders and my back and my triceps, and so I enjoy that very much. So that's the workout. That's how it went. I felt good about it. I'm feeling actually refreshed from it. I'm not feeling beaten down like I have in the recent weeks from just pushing it so hard and not seeing as much success as I would like to. But that's just kind of what it comes down to. You have to try new things and find things that you like and not get stuck in some dogmatic state where you're not willing to change when you learn things about yourself. So that was that. Next session is going to be deadlifts. I'm not sure how those are going to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to be done kind of deloading or if I'm going to push it a little bit. We'll auto-regulate when the day comes. And other than that, I got the vlog channel made. I just don't have any vlogs yet. So in the next couple of days, I plan on getting some more content started up there for you guys, and I can't wait for that. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you on Thursday. Bye.